Bless you.
Thank you. All right, welcome after that sneeze as we enter in to our adventure tonight as we explore. Now, last week, after determining that there was a conclave of giants somewhat off the coast in the waters near the Iron Authority, contact had been made, and the giants, noticing that there had been a small uprising in the once enslaved Eri city, simply put on notice that they were willing to have talks and negotiate for a type of partnership. Our heroes, looking to help and move things along, opted to be the ambassadors. So they got into their giant-made flying ship and began to make the trek across the seas, encountering fierce storms of the elemental plane coming onto the material, as well as seemed to be somewhat excitable giant form of a person, a little out there on their way of a type of enlightenment, and now are finally upon the ship to truly become. Let's see what they have now. You get into your approach here. As you do, the storm in front of you is not one from the sky. There's black and red energy that courses, seemingly from beneath the sea, and shoots upwards, churning the waters and making a large beacon. Nearby, you see a ship similar to the design of yours, except easily 100 times its size, floating above, maintaining an altitude. As you catch sight of it, a bolt of yellow energy fires from what appears to be a crystal on its side and appears above you and explodes in brilliant yellow energy paths. As it does, you can feel the hair on your arms stand up. A lot of your crew run for cover. You can see even to them, they were slightly affected by it. You yourselves get pushed slightly, feel it in your chests. Some bits of the wood splinter and break. Nothing too permanent. As there's now a line of yellow energy that kind of shows an approach course. And yes, you would have had a long rest. What would you like to do?
That's a rude way of saying hello.
Especially when we're coming to try to help.
I'm a loss for words. Do we have to go up there? I mean,
we could scrap all this and hang out with that giant we met and just give up on all of this, just kind of become hippies with that guy. Just an option. Throwing it out there.
if I didn't have ambitions to get my name all across the Evangia, I'd probably take you up on that, Dewdrop. But
I suppose we have to
right.
free all the slaves and save the world first.
Yeah, there's that too. Priorities.
Yep.
Well, direct the crew to head up, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. So they all begin to go to the different apparatus as the ship lurches, following the path. And it sails closer. And the signs and runes on the side of the ship begin to have a slight glow to them. And at once the ship seems to auto fly. The sudden power takes away and it begins following the beam all on its own. Until
Dewdrop,
Yeah.
where'd you get the ship from?
It was sort of given to us. Honestly, it was before my time. I think somebody was like, "Hey, you can have this ship, but you can't ever land it. Keep it above the clouds." It's pretty much all I know about it.
So you mean it's not like stolen from giants, right?
Well, I mean, it might not be. I don't know.
Okay. I just need to know what I'm walking into. He cast tongues on himself.
I also speak giant too. That's gonna come up. I mean, it looks too small to be a giant ship, right? Like,
But they have a tracking beam that literally just
I know.
abducted up. Yeah.
To be fair, this isn't the first time that's happened to us. Like, we also got sucked into a mountain and some folks tried to steal the ship from us. So, like, apparently it's not that hard to build a ship sucking beam.
So the beam continues, the ship sucking beam.
Yeah, as soon as I said it, I regretted it.
And now you find yourselves just upon the side. The large ladder is extended down, itself built with what almost looks like individual trees as actual rungs in the ladder. Each one spaced roughly 4 to 5 feet apart.
Well, Bo just walks over, looks to the group, gives a salute, and does the whole activates his cloak and then falls. Or does he have to climb up?
You have to climb up.
Ah, fine. He dimension store us up. It doesn't salute, but goes, this doesn't work differently. Huh.
You said the rungs are about 4 to 5 feet apart.
Yeah.
Dewdrop's gonna stand there, look at it, look mentally at his athletic score, and I'm going to turn into an eagle, so I don't have to climb this ladder. Anyone who wants a lift, I got you.
Isla considers her own strength and starts flying up, I guess.
I'll take Dewdrop up on his offer.
I'll pick you up. So we're flying up.
Bo howlers down to Namira. Goes, the magic carpet's still on the deck chair.
Okay.
All right. Everybody get on up. Sounds like by flying.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
for Dewdrop and Heron.
Okay. As you get higher and higher, you feel the charge of static electricity in the air building, even though the skies remain clear, except for the arch of power from the deep. As you come onto the main deck, towering above you, a pale, blue-skinned, and purple and violet individuals standing between 25 and 35 feet. Operating the runic apparatus of the ship, some tightening ropes that are the size of 5 of you in thickness as they pull hard. And one in particular in a long dragon scale cloak with the dragon's head like over their head. They wear it. Says, the man, his eyes themselves vertical and reptilian, though still the purple skin of a giant. Opens and you see their mouth and his teeth are sharp. Welcome to the chasing storm.
You speaking in common?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
You're the one sent here, yes?
Yeah, we were told to come out and meet with y'all and see if we could give you a hand.
There are credentials that you were able to present us. Tell me, where'd you get the ship? That is giant.
God damn it. Well, I used to travel with this crew, and when I teamed up with them, they had gotten it from someone. Well, I'm not really sure about the details, but yeah, they had gotten it from someone. And then bit by bit, they all kind of went their separate ways, and the ship sort of stayed along with us. So we've just been taking awfully good care of it. Hell of a ship. Kind of slap the side of it, right? Like you don't get beauties like this anymore. Can I insight check him? Like, are we screwed?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Shit. I genuinely don't remember the origin story besides what I've said already. This is a 27.
As you stare at them, you can see them staring deeply into you. And as if they're testing every word and pause to see if you're lying to them. And they utter a word in giant, which I believe you know, correct?
I do, yep.
Yeah. So they go. You reveal. And you see storm clouds and lightning burst around you for a moment. It goes and think the ship is rightfully our tribe's then.
Oh boy.
I'm just having with you. I love it. You Smallies come in. We couldn't even fit on the ship. Like, seriously. Look at your face.
I feel like you dropped
Look
a
at
little
her.
bit when that happened. That was awful.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, as you hear a powerful voice say, Karazak, you asshole. And emerging across the deck from the slight trembling rather of the ship, you see a woman, her figure shrouded in swirling winds and faint arcs of lightning that dance across her skin. Long silver hair flows and has wisps at the ends, almost like storm clouds. Her eyes blaze, themselves filled with lightning, at least in the right. The left eye is a glowing crystal ball, etched with runes, radiating a soft blue light that pulses in rhythm with the charged energy around her. Even looking at her, you feel the pressure in the air around you grow heavy, as if weighing you down, like staring into the thunderstorm itself. The closer she gets, the colder the air grows as the breeze stirs the dust at your feet. And seeing that, she raises a hand, and the winds calm. Though it's as if they are simply being held back by her will. So, you come into this realm of the storm at our call, but I am curious. What do you really seek? She has in common to all of you here. This is a shared scene after all.
Yeah.
Bug biting his lips so hard. He kind of looks up and goes, "Well, Cher, you gotta say, I see my future in your eyes."
I knew we were gonna end up here. Just knew it.
I tried, dude. I tried.
Yeah, I saw how hard you tried.
Okay,
Great job.
give me persuasion check. I'll just tell you, this is really to how she takes this. Not so much if it works, just will she be offended or she be somewhat complimented?
19.
Oh boy. She kind of looks at you as if you came out her ass.
Oh. I'm gonna let you handle this, Dewdrop.
I'm gonna look over at Aesel.
I guess we're trying to rid the continent of Tal'Dorei of some evil.
True. I understand that. But I'm curious. Dragonkin, what is it you want?
To seek vengeance on those who has done me wrong.
She nods. What vengeance in seeing their empire crumble beneath them, then? Very well. And her eyes gazes over each of you, giving opportunity to answer her question.
My benefactor, the League of Miracles, wishes to make an arrangement with you. In return for our support. No price too small. We will aid you in whichever way you require. All that we ask for is a small favor. Be liberated.
So, this League of Miracles seeks, and you come in their name. That is a deep. Oh, go ahead.
I'll be saying this in Giantish, by the way.
Okay.
Just because I feel like that'd be more personal.
Sure.
But please continue.
Oh. That is a deeply tangled web of a people, but I honor your truth. She bows her head. Anyone else?
I'll finish that thought with, we hold no grudge if you deny our aid, but think of the possibilities you could achieve with it.
Anyone else?
Bo does kind of waddle back up and go, excuse my lust earlier. I just don't account such beautiful creatures of your size all the time, and my brain just wanders. But to be honest about your question, Cher, what my group brings us here, and he kind of motions to the Rift Standard. What our friend Aesel said is correct. We are not here for ourselves, but we are here for the people that are forgotten. People like yourselves, even, that have been forced to leave their homes that you once walked and now have to find refuge in lands that you don't even represent. I mean, you have to find a refuge over these broken storms just to feel safe from them. What if through this alliance you were able to take one of the towns, take one of the cities back that we reclaim and reclaim it as one of your own? I represent a change bringer, Cher. I just want to bring a little beautiful change into this world because there's been so much darkness.
She nods. I respect this and see truth. Very well. Thank you. You want to say, does anyone else wanted to do anything there? No?
I think
Oh.
there's a lot of suffering there, and we need to do something about it. You know, my goal is to leave more joy in the world than there was when I arrived, and sometimes the best way to do that is to banish suffering.
To banish suffering. That will never end. You will die with a sword in your hand.
Mm-hmm. Probably. But it's still a noble cause.
Anything for Namir?
No, I'm still trying to catch up.
Okay, fair enough. So, the woman then bows her head and, again, generally assuming some introductions, she says, I am Thalindra, overlord of this ship and all those you see.
That was Thalindra.
Yeah, Thalindra.
Got it.
Both squeeze the Dewdrop's hand. I'm trying, Dewdrop. I'm trying not to respond to that name.
I cast guidance on him.
Thank you. I will.
Now, tell me, you've come to help, and I'm sorry. I am glad you are here. Please, let us get out of the wind. I'm sure it is not great. Come. As she leads all of you through these countless towering individuals of giants, more than you ever seen. If this were to land, it seems as though they could take any city they wanted, if nothing else than by ripping it apart. And about 50 feet past the deck, there's stairs that go to a lower deck, but not underneath, just a lower elevation. And built in the center is this crystalline structure, almost evoking the sense of a temple. The large hammer that seems to be made of lightning inscribed on its front. It rises itself about 100 feet tall. It's for them is probably the equivalent of making a kind of small 10 to 15 foot tall structure. All of you, but enormous to all of you. As she beckons you in, as she approaches, this doorless temple suddenly opens up by the side of the wall. She comes in and she gestures all of you in. As you enter, it closes again. As she leads you to this area where there is a crystalline hammer in the center. Off to the side is a large chair in which she sits, and she does a soft humming as several crystal chairs pop up from the crystalline floor, reflecting in themselves storms, tornadoes, hurricanes. They are comfortable if you choose to sit.
I'll sit.
So, if you've come to aid, I shall get to the point, if that is all right. There. I'm assuming people nod or something. I'm not getting these responses.
Go on, Shia.
Very cool. So, just keep in mind this is a conversation here. It goes, now, they are what lies below had crashed millennia ago. We've not been able to have access to it. In fact, access was forbidden for the longest time. And recently, what you see before you, this storm to the heavens, it has started, which indicates trespassers of a very certain type. There are those of our kind that are traitors to the ordning itself, to our way of life, our way of thinking. They do things differently now. What they seek to bring about is uncertain, but likely not good. But it does bring with it a opportunity. This clan of death, we believe, has entered and taken over, or seeks to take over below. With it, the information they may be able to find. There are several ancient sites that could be compromised. As they entered, they were able to do so in such a way that the protections that kept our kind out continued to do so. But somehow it let them in. We don't know how they did this. Only that we cannot get in. We do our best not to involve others in our problems. However, this could threaten all, and on top of that, frankly, we were hoping to find, we've taken some time to find an ally that maybe our interference or help would do some good objectively. Many a nation would jump at the chance to have us owe them a favor. But the cost of what that favor could do to this world is something that would haunt us. So when we heard of this uprising in the authority, I thought maybe this would be it. We know the seas. You could use some help with that, and we are somewhat uniquely qualified. So, we need you to stop what is going on. And, if possible, get the secret they are there to unearth.
Do you know anything about the magic that's preventing you from getting down there?
Very little. Only that it is thought to have been invoked when the city itself was crashing.
And this group that's in there, do you know anything about the size, the makeup, what we can expect to run into?
The giants of death. It is said they lost a bet with the Raven Queen and were trapped in the Shadowfell, and then recently emerged as if to hunt for souls. We know little. Most who encounter them don't have much to tell. Only that they bring forth the power of death. What they could be using, who knows? I can tell you, this place was dedicated to unearthing powers of the sea and of thunder itself, of lightning, to use it in a much more, so to say, amplified way than what one could do normally. From what I can tell, there's an archive of all the information that those scholars of the city held. That is likely what they're trying to do. In addition, there's likely portals to planes. If those have been taken over, it's possible these individuals have summoned creatures from these places.
So, what exactly would you like us to do? Like,
She sighs. What I would like you to do is kill these invaders. In return, with the information they went in there for the first place. It's concerning entrance or control of a thing called the Thundering Observatory. To kill them, this is the most important. From there we can guard this place. And we will ensure that the ships that you seek, that the ships you are scared of, have significant problems with the seas. Should you be able to give us this information we seek? That, she kind of smiles, we will make sure their ships never leave the dock. To be clear, that is in addition to killing them.
Got it. Seems a fair deal to me.
can
we
tell
all good
you
with
their leader, his name is Vorgath. That was a scholar at one time before he entered the Shadowfell. Of the place, his knowledge. I don't know if it is their relationship with death that let them get past the defenses, but it is possible.
Do you know their rough numbers? 10, 20, 100? No.
We knew Vorgath had come. We had attempted to find a place for their new kind in the Ordening. They wouldn't have it. I never knew how many of them there were. And she points to this red and black energy shooting up from the ocean to the sky. That is telltale sign it is them. But I don't know their number.
Is there any aid you might be able to grant us, given the sea isn't exactly the natural habitat of most of our kind?
I suppose, what do you need from me? If you like, we could, of course, allow you to breathe any water you like.
That'd certainly be helpful. Can we access the like, can we just go down to it, or is there a special place that we have to go to
There is a main door. It shouldn't be accessible, but it was accessed. But most of the defenses should be more aimed at my kind.
Gotcha.
What is possible is when you see the main door, possibly try to find a servant's entrance. This should be more your size.
Got it. Servant's entrance.
I do not know if they had others that would use this, but it might give you a chance to be on a different way of entry than what they took. Assuming they had to go in the front door.
Anything else you feel like we might need, gang? Shall we head out?
Yeah, I think that's probably best that we tackle this.
Well,
Okay.
let's get to it.
Did Amir say yeah there? Or...
Sure.
That is what we agreed to, did we not?
Very good. The seas would be flowing with necromantic energy. I assume you have precautions. You may set out at any time. Of course, our facilities are open to you. And with this, I have other things to do then. I bid you good day. She gestures, and an opening about your size opens in the wall, leading out to the main deck of the ship.
So, Two-Trap,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
We're gonna go down. We're gonna fight a bunch of bad guys. We're gonna get some information. We're gonna come back. Bing, bam, boom. We've got big allies.
Okay.
She called them death giants is the thing. And that's I'm just a little worried about that part.
Yes, I agree.
Other than that, I think it's going to go smooth. But death giants does, I'm not going to lie, death giants does kind of, it's evocative. Let's say that.
Well, we'll figure it out as we do.
Yeah.
The ease with which she said we must have precautions.
I was going to ask, and I was like, I didn't want to sound like I forgot my precautions. Like, we don't have any precautions, do we?
We do not, my friend.
What do you need precautions for?
Necromantic magic.
Well, I guess you could ask.
Like whipping through my spells here, looking for anything that might be helpful too.
I can guard against necromantic energies for myself for a limited duration.
That's a start. She was like, you definitely have precautions, right?
So, do we leave right away?
Unless there's something we need to do here.
Not that I know of. Well, shall we
Let's
go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, you lead the way.
I will head in the direction that she indicated might be the right way.
Isn't that the ocean? That's like probably 500
Just
people left.
broadly gesture at the sea.
Wait, we're
She
going
said there was a
to
main door. So, like,
Into the sea.
Wait,
No.
hold on. We're going to the ocean?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
we're going into the ocean. We're going swimming in the mirror.
Do we know how to breathe?
she hooked us up.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put Death Ward on Dewdrop and myself.
'Cause
Precautions, right?
Yeah. Really good thinking. Oh, no.
Well, y'all ready to go swimming?
Not really.
I'll tap the other two with the Orb of Dragonkind and cast Death Ward, and I'll make
Nice.
sure to give them the best view possible of the soul with it residing inside it.
Oh, God.
That's not creepy.
Every time Aesol does it, it's like, okay, say hi to my mom. Thanks, mom.
Just a reminder of what happens if we fail this mission.
All right.
Try not to
So-
die. Ta-ta.
You have various ways you can get down, so I am assuming you, if you wish to just hop directly into the water, no more preparations. Rip, here you go.
Well, she said she was gonna hook us up with a way to breathe. Did she like
Certainly.
cast something on us, or
Yeah.
did
So
we-
as you come out, the way you talked, I felt that you're like, oh, we just assumed it happened. There is, as you kind of pass out the door, you see storm, clouds, and lightning circle all of your bodies as you feel the abyss magic cast upon you.
Nice.
All right.
Do we want to maybe ask about the protection from the precautions of the necromantic energy? Because
Yep.
Maybe somebody with more charisma than me.
My
Better than you
compatriot
got this.
Dewdrop here has forgotten his precautions against the necromantic energies. Would you perhaps offer solutions to his oversight?
Unprepared. Okay. Sure. Yes. Easy enough. Here. We have some. And she's able to give each of you a potion of necrotic resistance. A potion of resistance necrotic.
Nice.
Now, once taken, this lasts for an hour.
I'll hand mine to Dewdrop. I'm sure you'll need this more than I do.
Okie dokie. Not gonna argue. Thank you so much.
Now, before we just go diving into the deeps, I do want to ask, would you all like a performance?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. He ushers even the giants, and he's like, come sit and listen to the amazing Bo as he sings about our wonderful leader tonight.
Paradin stares at you with a blank stare.
Oh, Dewdrop. Oh, Dewdrop. Oh, Dewdrop. How was I supposed to show that something wasn't out of sight here? Oh, Dewdrop. Now where do we go? Something's not right here. Magic flows as you want it to be. Tell me, Dewdrop, cause we need to go now. Oh, because the Iron Authority is killing me. And I must confess, I still believe. When I'm with you, Changebringer can't change my mind. Dewdrop, show me you're my sign. Heal my wounds, Dewdrop, one more time.
Ooh.
Excellent.
And then Bell
Excellent.
salutes and drops off the boat into the water.
Wait, aren't we going to get protection?
We've got potions and we've got water breathing. So I think you've got a potion of.
Everyone got a potion of resistance necrotic.
Do we go
But-
ahead and drink it?
Dewdrop
No.
has 2 and I have 0.
I wouldn't drink it just yet.
Well,
Let's
if we're
see
under
what
the
we're up
water,
against.
how do we drink it?
That's a great question. I assume there's a very scientific answer that I don't know.
So do
You
we
just
drink
drink it
this?
underwater? Like, how does that work?
I'm sure it comes with straws and such.
Yep. Like being in space. Yep.
My compatriots here do not know how to imbibe this sustenance. Could you please painstakingly explain?
Y'all left. You
everything?
went in. I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
I'm just kidding.
What?
Anyways, I'm just gonna cast curse word on myself, which gives me necrotic resistance, and I'm just
Nice.
gonna do the plank off the side of the ship and make no effort to brace for a fall.
Nice. I guess we're going in this way.
Well, wait, I don't understand. Are we drinking the potion?
I'm not drinking mine yet. I gotta take a chance that I can drink it through the straw underwater when I need to. But you're
Alright.
free to,
Well, I don't know what to do, so I'll just follow you.
All right, let's give it a shot.
You have 2 potions. You can afford to drink one.
And I guess I'll jump in. Because half the party's in the water already, so I'm jumping in.
Perfect. So, all right. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. So, did anyone take their potion?
Potion
No
of
one
water
else?
breathing? No, not yet.
Necrotic resistance. They
No, not
gave
yet.
you the water breathing.
Oh, then no.
That's going to last for 24 hours.
Not yet, I don't think.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to get that.
We're gonna start taking damage immediately when we get in the water.
Take 100 points in necrotic damage.
Totally. We're gonna have to bail. Come back tomorrow. It'll be a whole thing.
All
We
right.
were very unprepared.
As you splash into the water and swim down the water seems suffused with this energy, and there's a strange pulling, and even before your eyes you can see the skin on your bodies beginning to flake off. Any Constitution saving throws?
God. 15.
10.
10. All right, this is going to be DC 21.
Oh God.
And so if everyone fails, that would be 17 necrotic damage.
All right, now I'm gonna drink my potion.
Time to
Me
take the
too.
potion, guys.
Like, if I wasn't in water, I'd be kicking rocks right now.
Don't forget the 14 temporary hit points
Yes, thank
from
you.
your friend.
When you say that though, it makes me question whether you really are.
Wouldn't you like to know?
All right. The water here lights with the red lightning and then darks with the black. It's strangely in this essentially ultraviolet and then red light over and over. And you swim down, trying to follow the energy's pathway. And is this just using your regular stuff?
For the
Bo
moment.
has a swimming speed.
No way. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
No way, I'm a crocodile. Yeah.
Okay, so that's one swim speed. Okay. So in that case, it'll take about 15 minutes
Bo's
Of your
back's
1 hour
toward you,
potion.
buddy.
Oh no.
to get down.
I have an idea. I saw a dewdrop turn into a sperm whale.
I can do well. I can't do that. I can turn into a killer whale right now.
I cast polymorph and turn dewdrop into a sperm whale.
Yep.
Okay. If you would like to do it that way, then
60 feet swim speed.
yeah, with a swim
And I
speed,
can pull everybody.
everyone gets pulled. I'm going to let you know in 15-minute increments as far as potions are concerned, at least until we get to 15. So move down closer, and there you can see an enormous structure. It is what appears to maybe only 1 or 2 stories. It's not like a tower. It is like a large piece that looks like maybe it rested on marble or some other type of rock that now has long been buried. It seems on top of it is like a mostly singular building that is enormously long, thousands of feet, wrapping around and a little maze-like. It almost seems, as far as where the hallways might concern. It's hard to get a full view. Parts of it is obscured by the energy shooting out of it. Though you can see the central entrance looming 100 feet, itself tall. And there is a scythe that seems to be made of pure shadow that has been stuck in the ground and seems to prop it open.
Interesting.
Takes up the whole frame of the door, and near it you can see a creature that nearly that really comes to more 40 feet, standing tall, made as well. At first you think of shadow, but it's as if light and even the water around it are being drawn and destroyed as they touch it. As if it takes up negative space. Its form, long horns. Its fingers, long themselves, almost claw-like. Standing only on the front of its feet, its heels straight up before they run to their knees.
Does Pass Without a Trace have any effect underwater?
It would, yeah.
I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
So all a passive trace to be up, and now I'll need the stealth check from everyone.
Would you say that it's dark under here?
Yes.
Bo got a natural 20.
Yeah, net 20?
45.
40.
Yes, let's go.
40? 40 what?
We're gone. We disappeared. We're not even in this campaign.
19.
23.
41, you just disconnect.
Yeah.
How did we get to the shadow plane, Namira?
I don't know.
And what would you like to do?
What is that thing? Wait, I can't talk. I'm gonna...
Oh, we got none of our wizards decided to cast telepathic mind before we jumped in the water. We are unprepared. Huh?
Well, I don't have spells anymore, so
Like, preparations. Nope, Matt, we're going. Okay.
I mean, I have spells, but not those kind of spells.
I wasn't the one casting telepathic bond. Okay, we had somebody for that. Well, I can cast it now, I guess. I mean,
If you have water breathing, you are able to perform verbal components. If you need to underwater.
that does not mean we can talk. Like,
So you can't talk underwater, but you could do
Okay.
verbal components of spells.
okay, let's do telepathic bond.
Because the talk underwater is more to do with just the sound doesn't travel correctly.
You're so prepared for this moment.
Very prepared.
Nailing it. The thing is, she said it like twice too. Like she would, like she checked. You know.
All right. So now we can talk in our heads.
Yep.
Oh,
Correction. Now I can talk in your head.
if you can see me. Ooh.
If I could dispel magic on Heron right now, I would.
I am always watching.
So what is this thing? Do we fight it?
We would have to eventually, but we don't know where all the friends are. Do you see anything to drop around here?
She did say to look for a servant's entrance.
And Fire, just so you know, your mic got real not great.
It's,
If my associates would desire bringing us into a combat zone, I would love to prepare my dire familiar hex in the event that hostiles do attack us.
I'd like to just take a look around and see if I can see that servant's entrance.
Very good.
Yeah, I can investigate as well.
Well, if you can please give me perception checks.
Oh,
Minus 28.
mine is a 21.
Nice.
All right, so swimming around various buildings, you do find one in which there does seem to be a smaller door made out of the stone of an entrance. It's curved into an already curving area like it was meant to be hidden. You're able to make out the outline here in the dark. By the reflection of the red light.
I think this is it, guy. Let's try sneaking on in this way.
All right.
All right, so you're headed there. All right, anyone do anything else? Just trying to make sure everyone's still doing the stuff.
Just following along.
Yep, nothing to prepare.
All right.
But I will keep Pass Without a Trace up.
So coming up to it, you can see where the outline is, where it should open and or come out. It's clearly made to be a door. There's no handle or keyhole, but looking carefully, you can see a polished mirror-like surface etched with 3 runes. And there's an inscription in Primordial.
I definitely can't read this.
Does anybody read this language? If
What is
not,
Has it been more than an hour? It's primordial.
I can read Primordial.
Oh, perfect.
Sweet.
I look at it.
Simply says, "Only those who understand the storm may pass."
Only those who understand the storm may pass.
those who understand the storm.
What are the runes then?
Yeah, can we try to figure out what the runes do?
Arcana, please.
I will help you, Basil.
I'm so glad I held my tongue and did not ask that question and have to make that Arcana roll.
28.
28. The 3 are they're the cloud. They're the runes for wind, cloud, and lightning.
So would wind make the cloud and then turn into lightning? Or would the cloud come first? And then the wind and then lightning? Which way does it work, Dewdrop? You're the druid.
From my days in meteorology school, I think there's a particular order Also, I'm wondering if we need to like create these things in order to activate the runes. I can make lightning. I can't.
I can do some lightning damage.
Nice.
Well,
Okay.
What would a cloud be though? If wind is one, would cloud be the same thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah. What would that be?
So, do they look like they can be moved, Matt? Or it's like,
Yeah. As you go, it seems like they're actually attached to tiles, and they can be taken out.
Oh,
I think we have to go in order.
okay. So what damages do we need?
A hand do drop them.
I could do acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder.
Ooh, cold would actually be air, or the cloud, wouldn't it? Because the clouds are technically water. If I'm correct.
Worth a shot. I will back up a smidge.
You got this, Namira.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I will activate elemental strikes, and I'm going to punch this thing with cold damage.
Okay. Well, it's supposed to, you're trying to represent clouds, correct?
I think so.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
All right. Unarmed strike. Oh, that's not good. That's a 13.
Okay. With a 13, the mirror itself for a moment shifts as your fist hits, and behind it, there is a what appears to be green glass as your cold strikes it. And you can roll the elemental part of that energy and take it.
All right, then I will deflect.
Okay. Just wouldn't it be? Sorry, is deflect not ranged, or I don't? Just remind me.
It can be ranged or melee.
Perfect. Yeah. So as long as it's not about an attack necessarily, because it's reflecting the damage back at you.
It is an attack, so it's a deflect attack ability.
Okay, so you wouldn't be you can deflect the attack. This is
Okay, could I deflect energy though? You can deflect.
Yes.
Oh, that says attack too, though. That's such a weirdly worded thing, isn't it? Okay.
it's
So
in the
I
language
roll-
always.
So I roll damage. All right, which is 15, but I can't deflect the energy. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't cold. You want to try a different one?
Yeah, have a crack at lightning, see what happens.
All right. And just so you know, I'm like 15 feet away from these things when I'm punching them. All right, let's try lightning. Wait, which one am I punching? Just the lightning rune?
So I'm curious: are you punching or are you flinging stuff at them?
I'm punching from 15
So you're
feet
physically so you physically come into contact with it.
Yes. It's elemental strike. I've never used it before, obviously. It says that when I make
But
my
you
armor
do get the
type, my
feeling
reach
that
increases.
I would just so you get the feeling you missed.
I missed. Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just
Oh,
do
okay.
cold again.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Let's try to punch it again with cold. Why am I rolling garbage? That's a 14.
Oh no.
How
Yeah.
am I rolling so bad?
So again, as the energy comes around, and You roll your code, it begins to freeze.
Not good. I'm rolling really well on damage, though. Try it again.
Do I have to inspire you, Cher?
No! 14!
I inspire you, Cher.
Okay. Well, let me roll my new damage.
Beautiful eyes.
Jeez. Okay, trying again. Finally, 25.
So you hit the mirror. No, it's right. So you hit the mirror. Boom. As a layer of frost comes over, the cloud rune appears on the mirror itself.
Oh, God. That was like 40 damage.
Go with thunder next for the air. For the wind.
Right, so we've got cold. Now what do we need?
Thunder for the wind.
Okay.
And then lightning.
Okay, thunder, I can do. Yes, I can do thunder. All right, I still have that bardic, so I'm just gonna save it until I need it here. I strike. Oh, nice, 30 to hit.
All right, that hits. As the wind rune appears.
Right. Good. Right, what's next?
Fire for lightning.
Fire. Wait, fire or lightning?
Lightning, got it.
I just wanted to see if you actually do it.
I just glare at Bo. Like, I have taken so much damage. Okay, so lightning it is. What's your bardic?
A D8, sure.
Okay. Yeah. That's a 23.
That'll do it.
All right. Ow.
Then. And in the mirror, you see yourself reflected with a storm raging around you. And the same door that you see the mirror next to seems to be in the reflection behind you, but with a doorknob.
Okay, I'm gonna reach for that doorknob.
Staring in the mirror, you reach behind as you see you hands come near it, you grasp it and are able to open. And as you do, you can see a long hallway with several wooden doors. It's all about 10 feet wide and tall. And look at the water as if the water does not pass it.
Okay.
Namira, I give you an awesome heal, except I rolled 3 1s, so it's actually a 9. So it goes along with your rolls too.
Okay, thanks.
And as Namira grabs this, all of you can see the door. I don't really see the door, but you see an opening appear that you all could walk through. But only Namira can see the door in the reflection.
All right, let's go.
Follow in.
So, as you do this, Mira, there's a flicker of energy that comes around you. And you can now cast Prestidigitation as a free action.
Nice.
For how long?
About a day.
Oh,
Sweet.
I'll take it. All right.
Just the servant's entrance.
Ah.
I have my magic again.
Nice.
Sort of.
All right, then you come into this long hallway, and like I said, it's littered with doors. And at the very end of it, it appears that there's water again. That seems to be held back by something.
Oh boy.
Well, we're supposed to try to find this information for well, I forgot her name. So maybe we should. Are these giant-sized doors or servant-sized doors?
Servant-sized doors. So it's a 10 foot by 10 foot hallway.
Gotcha.
So
Maybe.
we're not swimming anymore then. We're like walking.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, we can talk.
Shall we check a couple of these doors?
Yeah. Okay, I'll check the doors. Fine. Bro walks up.
Yeah,
and
I checked the last one.
doors.
Yeah, no joke. That went really badly. Oh God.
Is it unlocked?
So coming here. Yes, it's not locked.
All right. Fine, I'll open the door too. That's the door.
Okay. Open it up, and you can see here. There is a large, 8 foot tall skeleton.
I shut the door.
It was on the ground, like a
Huh?
Okay.
What was in there?
They put the skeleton on the ground. You can go in there and look at it.
I'm gonna
I
open
will.
up the door.
Peek on in.
Okay. You open it again, and you can see it's laid out on the ground. The position of it, how all the bones fell, looks like the neck might have been cracked or snapped as a cause of death. And there are shelves here that contain what seem to be cleaning agents. One that has a label on it that says lightning bolt polish. And looking around, a lot of things have kind of run away with time, but closely you can see near the hand there is a feather duster.
It's clearly important. We need to take that with us.
Okay.
Can I tell what kind of critter this 8 foot skeleton was?
Sure, give me a medicine check.
I guess maybe if I roll okay. I do not. I know nothing.
Okay.
Literal crit fail. I think it's from the Halloween store.
Can I investigate what they have on them?
Any type of clothes or whatever has long decayed away.
Okay. Well, Can I investigate their teeth?
What are you trying to
Well,
do?
I mean, different species have different types of teeth, and might be able
Yeah.
to determine something from that.
I mean, you could do a medicine check.
Okay, yeah, I'll do a medicine check.
Okay.
I roll a 19.
Okay. This would seem to be a giantkin or Goliath.
Gotcha.
Ah,
You know, one could always ask.
Yeah, I think if you have that ability, I think it would not be a bad idea to find out what happened here.
yeah.
I'll have one of my familiars fly 10 feet above the corpse skeleton, and through it, I'll cast Speak with the Dead.
Let's go.
And then I shall await any questions that my patriots seek to ask.
What do y'all think?
Is it just yes or no questions?
I believe it is a yes or no spell, yeah?
It is not limited to yes or no.
Wow.
And we're okay. So
Yeah,
maybe
speak with Ted. So
maybe we could ask if there's if people stored valuables down here and where those would be. Are we seeking
I was
information?
thinking, yeah, maybe like
Why-
if there's an office for the Giants.
Do we remember what the thing that the MacGuffin is called that we're looking for? Does anyone jot that down?
I missed half that conversation. I didn't get it. No.
I've got the Thundering Observatory is where we're supposed to get to, but I don't have the information that we're looking for.
Yeah, I was having some technical difficulties.
So we're trying to figure out.
Well, we're trying to figure
well-
out what we're looking for, I think.
Yeah,
I had a lot of tech issues early on in the game, so I had some trouble following what was going on. But I understand we're looking for information down here.
yeah, the stuff that was going to get it so that the Iron Authority boats.
They want you to find out how to control an apparatus in the Thundering Observatory.
Gotcha. So I guess finding out where Thundering Observatory would be high on the list.
Yep, that's probably the first thing. Especially, it seems like this person cleaned here, right? Maybe they were the servant. Obviously, this is a servant entrance. I feel kind of bad. Even just looking at a feather duster just gives me nightmares.
All right, Harry, do you want to start there and see if you can find out where the Thundering Observatory is?
What is the safest route to the Thundering Observatory?
Out of the hallway. To the left. Stick to the walls. Best bet of not being crushed. And then a right. After, well, 1,000, 2,000 feet.
Okay. Do we see a door to a hallway here, or are they talking about the one we just came from?
So the hallway ends into what looks like water.
Okay. Okay, So if we go through there, turn left, stick to the walls, don't get crushed. To the right, 1,000 feet. Okay. Maybe we could also ask what type of thing we could be running into, like guards. How well, what should we prepare ourselves for? Traps.
Do you ask that?
I don't. I'm kind of just talking to Harridan.
Okay, so the question happens when Harridan asks it. Perfect.
Out of character, we know the name of this location, right?
Yes.
Alright.
So they did mention it is the Lightning Archive.
Archive.
What are all the known? What are the defenses of the Lightning Archive?
Right. Consult your employee manual for the appropriate day of the year for the password.
Maybe we need to find out where these employee manuals are.
You should ask him where he left his.
Yeah.
And ask him if there's any unfinished jobs he wants done, probably.
Dusting.
Where did you last leave your employee manual?
Oh, that's embarrassing. Probably the kitchen.
All of our questions are going to be, where's the kitchen?
Yeah, they just reveal a new question each time.
Is there a map? We need to ask for a map. Is what we need to do.
I do just want to be clear on where is it? I had it up here. What's this? So 5 questions, including answers are usually brief, cryptic, repetitive.
Okay.
It's in the spell.
Yeah. Specifically there.
The map would likely be within the employee's manual.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all the
Like the back cover.
Gotta get to that kitchen. Maybe we just ask directions to the kitchen.
How many questions are there?
I don't know.
Just get to do this all day.
We've done 3. Wait, 1, 2,
I think you've done 2, right?
3. I think we did 3. I know we asked the observatory. We then asked about how can we get the thing, and he said the manual. And then we asked where the manual was.
Yep. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we just asked where the manual was.
Yeah, so you got 2 left.
Again, I still think we should ask if there's any unfinished jobs he wants done, because it at least be nice. So, if I died accidentally before I could finish something, I know I'd want it.
Okay, Bo, but you're the one who's going to have to make sure they're completed.
That's fine.
Alternatively, you could glean what killed them.
That'd be pretty big to snap this big guy's neck.
What if he
I
doesn't
mean,
know?
you do know that this thing fell from the sky.
Oh yeah.
I
You know,
suppose
in retrospect, thinking about it, he was probably not wearing his safety harness. You know.
All right. Hmm.
Try not to be too mean and cruel by letting you have some.
Kitchen it is, I suppose.
Why not?
Okay, ask the question.
How would I have? What is the swiftest route to the kitchen?
I want to make a swifter response here, but I won't.
Oh,
Well, no. Okay. To the right. Once you're out of the hallway, then you want to go about 3/4 of a mile down there, and then take the closest hallway to your right there. You should find the kitchen.
Am I the only one who felt like he really didn't sound like he was completely sure?
Did
I
he say
wrote down-
3/4 of a mile?
He said, okay, he said to the right once we're out of the hallway, then about 3/4 of a mile down there. Take the closest hallway to your right there. You should find the kitchen.
All right.
Yeah, it's a huge giant complex, so yeah.
Yeah. Just getting a
Wow.
mental image of the scale. We really do need that map. I heard if you never ask him the last question, he just stays awake for eternity. So, there's that too.
Well, I mean, Bo wanted to know about the tasks that he hadn't completed.
Hit it.
In what manner can Bo best service you?
Oh my gosh!
No.
Yup.
Just 1 second. Okay. In my locker, a medallion to the youngest remaining of my family. Give it to them.
Where's your locker, though?
Oh,
damn it.
Oh, well. I guess we'll have to check every locker we come across. I'm going to check this whole room looking for lockers and drawers and...
Yeah. So this room, I took kind of what's interest here. It's like because this does seem to be like a somewhat small closet.
How many more doors were in the room before?
Down this hallway, there's a few more.
Yeah. Okay, down the hallway. I guess let's move on to the next hallway. And
after
how many more
checking the room,
times?
right?
Yeah. I mean, he just said
Okay. Yeah, we got to take the hallway, and then once we're out of it, we'll go right, and we're heading toward the kitchen at that point.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So sorry, what are you doing?
We're going to
Are we
take the
invest-
route to the kitchen.
Oh, sorry. Are we investigating in here first, or did we already
Yes,
do that?
we are going to check the room just to be sure there's nothing in here we should
Okay.
be looking at her.
Mind the mimics, won't you?
I'll cast guidance on whoever's looking searchy.
I feel like Aesel's pretty smart.
Oh, search, I guess.
All right, give me an investigation check then.
With the D4.
Okay. D4 makes it 21.
Nice. Okay. um. So looking around, you do find a dusty cloak that seems to have survived time. As well as with that roll, you get to roll a d10 to see what other thing you would find.
Okay. Oh, and I just remembered Aesel has at will detect magic. I guess she'll try to have that up all the time while we walk through this place. And she got a 10.
Okay. And you find an intact and seemingly magical bucket.
Magic.
Sweet. We've been needing a bucket. Do we have just above table anyone in the group who does identify and stuff? Is that not a skill we have anymore?
We do, but I don't think that's a good idea right now because we're.
Because
Just
you have
wondered,
the potions and everything, they take the 10 minutes or expel spells slots.
Yeah.
So that's sort of where they're.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
In the final room close to the doors, there's a room that does have a series of lockers.
Hey.
Okay. Do you wish to spend the time now to search through the lockers to try to find what he was talking about?
Yes.
Okay. You've now used 15 minutes of your potion.
It's
And
fine by me.
it's all good. I just want to keep track. But and then find what appears a rune inscribed box. Seems to be stone and metal. And looking from the way that you talked about, you feel like this probably is what he was talking. You can tell there is a family symbol known of the Goliaths on there.
Yeah. Hand it over to Bo.
Oh shit! I thought you found it because you were going to take on that responsibility for me.
Well, I'll take on the responsibility, but you seem to have a deep connection, and the question was about what you could do. And
How about we do it together, and it can be a team bonding experience.
okay.
You said okay. He
Well,
smiles.
I know it.
Let's do this, Meg.
All right.
In their words,
Um,
beyond death. They
Hey,
did
so you can see that it's magical.
Yeah, just pop it on.
But they put it in the bag. Okay.
Well, we already spent 15 minutes looking for it. So
Yeah, just
I
pop
think
it
we
on.
should probably move on.
See what happens. Definitely be good.
Wait, you're gonna put it on? Don't put it on.
You're gonna put it on. You put it in the bag.
Oh,
No,
right.
Bo was going to put it on.
What?
I thought Bo said put it in the bag.
No, he,
I was
he
putting
definitely
it big,
did.
but
Yeah, yeah.
Dewdrop wants me to put it on.
Dewdrop's trying to egg him on.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Oh my gosh, today.
if it wasn't anybody but Dewdrop, I'd probably say no, but oh man. The leader asked, and I can't refuse the leader. So Dewdrop opens the box and pops it on.
Wait,
This is
what?
where my wisdom
Bo. Yeah.
gets I start losing wisdom points now for suggesting things like this.
Oh, did you seriously just put that on with no concept of what it was?
So it's a box. What do you mean you put it on?
Oh, I thought it was.
Oh, we
I-
put
Open
it
the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Bo opens the box and then
Okay.
takes the medallion out and puts it on.
I was picturing it on like a necklace or something. Maybe I was picturing it wrong.
You could wear the box like a box tray, guys.
Okay.
Yep.
You take it out and you're going to put the medallion on.
Yes.
Okay. So currently, nothing occurs. You feel though you could attune to it given time.
Well, it looks good. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. It looks good.
Really
Does it look good?
Sorry, you guys have me so messed up today. Okay, it's not your fault. Okay, let me just kind of get back into this. I apologize. As you open up the box,
Yeah.
it's beautifully set, a stone cut to fit it precisely. It actually has what looks like a green glass. You guys have encountered this before. You can tell it's a residuum center that has been carved very delicately. And around it is holding it is silver, and in giant around it says "Employee of the Month,"
Yes. Yes.
described beautifully in giant runic calligraphy as you wear it.
Oh, maybe that means you have access to certain places now, Bo. Like your
the
own
kitchen?
personal parking and
Oh, that probably makes sense too.
like maybe a special room though, like a employee of the month room.
Yo.
Maybe that's where your book is. But we don't know where that room is. Or even if it exists, so we should probably keep heading toward the kitchen.
But Bo, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on being Employee of the Month.
Yes, speech.
Yep, speech.
Well, thank you all for voting for Bo to gain this Employee of the Month. I've tried my hardest to only do best by this group and by our leader Dewdrop, who has seen something in this little crocodile and has brought him to greater heights that now I can only extend to each one of you. So from now on, I hope each of you strive to be the next Employee of the Month, because we will take votes and you will be receiving this badge if you can take it from me.
Very good, very good.
Our inaugural Employee of the Month went really well.
Fantastic. With that, we will take our break. We'll come back.
Congratulations. It
Well
only
done.
took everyone dying.
Alrighty. Here we go. Oh. So. All right. So you've reached the end here. And so since you had detect magic up, you can see something similar that seems to be blocking the water from coming into this hallway. Something similar to the magic used by Tiny Hut.
But a giant-sized tiny hut.
Well, this hallway itself, right here, is only like around 10 feet. And so, but you see like water, like the rest of the place looks flooded. But for some reason, the water did not go here. And it seems to be this like Tiny Hut spell or equivalent has kept it out. And you can see there's a slight glow around all of you that make it seem like it's almost as if it was cast when you all were here in a sense. I think something about coming to the servant's entrance kind of attuned you to it, allowing you to pass in and out. As you exit, you can see that it's colored in such a way as to blend in with the wall. And you only sort of see the lack of a pattern there. And you step out into the cold water.
I will pass without trace again.
Okay. So Bethar Chase is here. Now, this hallway is enormous, at least 50 feet tall, and impossibly wide. And as you attempt to look, because you were interested in the right, correct?
Yes, for the first one.
You can see what appears to be almost like pillars of sand and rock that have been assembled here. And they're enormous, and you can see them move down the hallway.
Those pillars don't look like they're normally here. They look like they were moved here.
Or created.
Created. Okay.
Like built with the rock and the sand. To your left, incidentally, there seems to have been almost whole formations of coral and other life and rock made to make like almost like caves and outcroppings in this hallway.
Is there any shadow feeling around, like from the Shadowfell stuff that we're supposed to be expecting here?
A shadow feeling.
Yeah,
What do you do? What are you doing to detect? Give me some.
So Well, the first thing I'm doing is like I'm looking for any kinds of signs of corruption. Like you were just talking about coral and things like that being there. That would imply that there's life there. Is there any signs of corruption or anything like that in there?
Gotcha. Yeah, go ahead. Give me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Comes. How do you feel about a 32?
Okay. That doesn't. The sense of the corruption in the corruptive water here, it doesn't feel corrupt. It actually, as you look, it's impossibly pure.
Interesting.
32. As though it couldn't have originated on this plane.
I was just wondering the same thing. Okay.
You're going. Yeah.
God damn it. I think this water's coming from somewhere else.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, the 32, you can see something cool, or, well, I think it's cool. To the left or to the right?
I got to pick.
Hmm.
We're headed to the right, so I would like to see the cool thing that way.
Okay. Staring down it, you catch the glimpse of what at first you think is cloudy water,
Mhm.
but it's churning water. Long. And you just see an outline of, again, this churning water, of a head maybe 30 feet diameter of this churning water, horns, and a long snout of teeth.
Does it look like any kind of creature I would recognize?
You're sure it's elemental?
Gotcha.
I'll take an Arcana or history check.
They are the same. And they're both bad. 6.
You've never seen this before.
Yeah. But I did see something I thought was a creature.
Yeah, I mean, you recognize this as a life form.
Okay.
And again, it likely is a water element of some type, but massive.
Okay. Y'all, there's a huge elemental of some sort over there. I'll point it out.
It's better we try to avoid it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is exactly. I assume, it's not going to be super friendly, but I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know much about weather elementals. But it is big. And is in the direction that we're headed? Or...
Yeah, it's to the right. Yeah.
Nope. And that's the way we're going. Just want to clarify that.
No? Maybe it's just the vision.
Can they see it?
I mean, if you point it out, people could sort of see this. Yeah.
That look like anything anyone recognizes?
Can you try to recognize it?
Okay, so I think I would take history at this point.
It's awesome because history implies it's someone important, and that's not scary at all.
11, not great.
Yep. Both of us. It's big though, right? Oh man.
It's enormous. So how would you like to proceed?
Or could I roll a nature check?
Nature would not apply.
We can try sneaking.
I think that's a good idea.
I'll re-up Pass Without a Trace. I don't know what else we can do to try to get by it, but
All right.
that'll at least give us something.
Yes, it will. Sharon boat also goes invisible.
That'll help. Just in terms of like, I can conjure water elementals. Like, what do I know about water elementals? Like, just in general, not this giant one, but like weaknesses, stuff like that. Is there anything that can I assume I know their strengths and weaknesses?
Yeah, I would say. I mean, generally, yeah, I would say
Okay.
yeah. So like acid and poison don't do well, as far as like in regular mundane weapon damage, and they're water,
Right.
so there's
So set them on fire.
they can occupy spaces, easily get out of restraints, because again they just flow right through.
Okay. Got it. And at least if it's a normal elemental, it seems to be bludgeoning damage. It's the kind that I can conjure. Now this one's giant, so bets are off, but let's maybe try to sneak by. Unless anyone has a better plan.
Well, again,
Nope.
you show its head. Its head's 30 feet, so
Yeah.
it's big.
It's big.
You're that big boy.
All right.
All right. So in that case, let's go to swimming. Give me stealth checks.
Is it dark?
Everybody has +10.
It is dark.
Does the invisibility allow me to have advantage?
34.
Yes.
Nice. 23.
27.
24.
31.
Not bad, yo.
I rolled low.
Yeah, me too.
32.
Okay.
This is the highest I'm gonna roll all sessions.
All right. Pushing your way through here. You now can catch a better sight of this as it maneuvers and is building these columns. Your guess is it might be 100 feet long.
Oh, great. Yep.
And made of pure water. It uses its maw to grab a stone from a pile in the back and even whirl around and get sand so it fills it in almost like concrete to make these. It looks like it's made to make it harder for potential more corporeal creatures to move about, as it can just sort of flow through. So it doesn't want things to freely swim through if they're fleshy.
Got it. Set
But
traps.
still aimed at very big things, not necessarily you.
Oh, interesting. That's interesting. I don't suppose anybody speaks Aquan.
I'm not a water genasi,
Yeah. It was worth a shot.
but I
You
speak primordial.
Is normally a version of Aquan. So
Well,
you
yeah.
probably built this. Yeah.
My elementals always speak Aquan, so I don't know. But I don't think we should risk it. And just if it's something happens, maybe it's after the giants and not after us.
Well, you want me to talk to it?
If
Nope.
we get caught, it might be worth a shot. And I assume we're saying this telepathically because
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it'll like me because I'm a genasi.
Yeah.
We elementals have to stick together. Yes,
Fair.
I don't know if I'm an elemental though, but I know how to
That's
use
the
it.
vibe.
I have some elemental magic though.
All right, can we try continuing to sneak by?
Yeah, continue. Give me another stealth check.
You still have plus 10. Because it's.
This
36.
sure would be problematic for Nat 1 here, wouldn't it?
It sort of would, yeah. Did you do it?
No, I
22.
rolled a 34 again.
22 for me.
35.
36.
What a sneaky party.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. In that case, you are able to get past this section.
Yes.
As it keeps building, you get where, and it looks like there's a kind of crack in the floor that it's been surging in and out of, collecting these stuff in order for it to utilize it.
Guys, I mean, so far we haven't encountered a lot of things that have attacked us. Why do you
well.
think the giants were so worried?
Because they're big.
Oh.
It's probably a little harder for a bunch of giants to try to swim by that big thing than it is a bunch of little small guys like us. I mean, those guys were like 40 feet tall. Just saying.
And we're definitely going to run into the death giants. Like, for sure.
Oh, there was that big black shadow thingy that we snuck right by at the beginning. Luckily.
Yep. Y'all are choosing the sneaky route.
Yes.
I think
That's
we're
what
doing
we are.
good so far.
I want to hit something though.
Trust me when I say it's coming.
Remember, we have to kill the giants. We don't have to kill the elemental or the shadow thing. The giants.
All right.
Focus, Namira. Focus.
All right, and then there you begin to hear almost the sound of whale song in the water.
An hour ago, I would have understood this.
Dewdrop. Is that you?
Right now, I got nothing. An hour ago, I would have had it.
Almost seems more vocalized at time, and it's beautiful. And you see ahead of you there is a enormous whale surrounded by these large swirling creatures that have almost fish-like tops to themselves, clawed hands, and almost looks like a fish head, but the eyes are straight ahead as a humanoid would have it. Long fins around their back, and wearing attire similar to Namira as far as the shirt. Their bottom seems to be made of a swirling pool of water. There's 5 of these. And around them are some fishes of different kinds, as well as more moving waters swirling around. And it's almost as the fish type folk are singing to the whale, and the whale sings back. It's like they're having a party.
I mean, if ain't no one's gonna suggest it, Namira, those look like your people. I mean, the water pots look
What?
different, but
They don't look anything like me.
Well, I'm just saying, Genasi, don't you all like come from a different element?
Well, I guess. I don't know. I'm new to it.
And
You're
those
new
ones-
to Jurassic?
Yeah, I thought I told you that.
How far away are they from us?
I would say at this point you probably stopped about 100 feet away, is what I'm assuming, because you're being sneaky.
Maybe they just might know something about your background or your history or something, Chef.
Maybe. Do you think I should talk to them?
I mean, it's better than talking to that 30-foot creature back there.
Okay.
That was just its head.
All
It was
right.
just his head.
I'm
You're
gonna
right.
go talk to them.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
they look friendly.
Let's go. Yep, looks friendly. We're good. Yep. This can't go wrong.
Oh,
Wait, which creature is that? That's not the 30-foot head guy?
No.
Okay.
It was one thing with whales.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we can't judge books by the cover, right? Like,
No,
it could be a sweet guy.
not. It could be.
Probably,
Or
gal.
probably very jolly.
All right. Let me go say hi. Stay close.
I just boop you with the guidance as you head over.
A boop with guidance. Guidance.
I'm gonna swim a little closer.
Okay.
Wait, how do I talk? I'm under the water, guys.
That is a bit problematic.
It's sort of a thing, isn't it?
I'll give you an air bubble around your head.
That'll work.
Oh.
Would that work with talking? I don't know how, like.
I mean, it's so you could, because the sound so gets dispersed. So I would say, like, I mean, if you know, if you some primordial could probably make it through, or if you actually knew Aqua.
I was
So
actually
if
just
I
going
was-
to ask if I used beckon air to create something around my mouth, would that work?
I'll give you that, and like you could create a stream of air that relates the words a little bit.
Air bubbles
I
that go
like
out.
that. Yeah, I like that.
Love it. Love it.
All right. So I will get a little closer, and then I will say, "Hello."
How close do you get?
120 feet.
Never mind. Please continue.
Hello, fellow elemental friends.
They look at you. And one kind of swims forward and stops at singing and changes its tongue a bit. And gestures as waves of sound kind of begin to come from its mouth and particularly travel towards you, like controlling water so it carries its noises to you. As it says, "Ah, a visitor. Welcome. Touched by air, an enemy."
We don't have to be enemies.
But air and water.
We make bubbles. Those are
Of
fun.
course. But seriously, how'd you get past Betty?
Oh, well, to be honest, we just kind of swam past.
We
I don't think Betty paid us much mind. She must
Or-
have recognized we were friendly.
Well, she was preoccupied with the troublemakers. At any rate, have you come to sing, or do you work with Alright, do you work with the glorious giants, Versmath and the like?
wait, what was that name? Run into my notes.
Sorry, I had to go back to my notes. I'm trying to get it. Sorry, I was like, "Crap, where's this thing?"
That was the bad guy's name?
It was the bad guy's name.
Oh,
Vorgath.
Borgath. Yeah. That's what I have too. And he called him Glorious? Glorious?
Glorious Vorgath, the Night
We-
Shroud.
We don't work with Vorgath.
You work against him.
To be honest, I haven't met Vorgath to know one way or the other.
Oh, you're true intruders then.
Well, I like to think of us as explorers passing by. Just like air, free flowing, freedom of the air.
Adventures. It sounds a very petty existence.
Oh,
Ugh.
yes. Maybe you could help me. My friends thought you could help me.
Do we feel like we've been seen?
I'm sure I could help you, but are you worth it?
I hope so.
Were you trying to do, John?
Just if we've been seen, like, because I think Namira walked up.
Yeah, I would say they're focused on Namira. They don't quite see you, though. I think on friends, they're searching a bit harder.
Yeah, totally. I get it. Okay.
Well, here's the thing. I wasn't always an air genasi. I became air genasi. Is that how you became water kin?
Ugh. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Ooh.
Dear. 21.
Oh. I will pardon your fleshed drain.
Oh, shit.
Never indicate that you and I are anything alike again.
Oh, okay.
Looks kind of deadly serious. You became. You are kissed by air then. No, I have always been this and will always be this. Why would I stray from perfection?
You definitely shouldn't.
Even if you could attain a quarter of this, you would be some have. Do not insult me again.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
They nod their head.
The only reason I even brought it up was just to know whether or not you had ever encountered something like me before. I'm just trying to find answers.
I mean, you must have interested Jin.
That's helpful.
Was there a windstorm, or how did you become like this?
Well, I was deep in a mine, and what I remember is there was some sort of cave-in, possibly an explosion, and I could hold my breath indefinitely.
Interesting.
So I survived. And
May I take a closer look at you?
sure.
Can I keep Namira in 120 feet of me?
Sure.
Okay.
Moves itself a bit closer. Its Piscine eye is examining you carefully. And a lot of what kind of come from it, water seems to move around you, and as you're kind of talking, it even kind of moves through, like almost down your throat, as though it's doing a thorough examination. Someone fell in love with you. Love indeed. Huh. They gave of themselves. You are marked by a Jinn core.
I think, yeah, Namir is really surprised by that.
You are mine, you said, digging. Yes?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
Oh, sorry. You're in mine, you said, digging.
Yes, that's correct.
Huh. If you wanted my guess, you freed a Jinn. Maybe accidentally. Whatever it is, whatever that was, I don't know if it revealed itself to you or pretended to be someone you rescued or something. It certainly became obsessed with you.
Would it be someone that's been close to me for a long time?
It's likely you would have met them when you were mining.
Oh, okay. She kind of awkwardly has a sigh of relief as she can rule out Bo as the genie. Okay.
But I'm sorry.
Thank you.
They died.
Oh,
That is the only way you could have been how you are. They
I see.
gave a bit of themselves. Sounds like to save your life.
wow. Thank you. Would it be all right if I asked for your name? My name is Namira Al-Sarah.
Mira Osura. I am Vetus, Sultan of the shimmering sand dune.
The pleasure was all mine, Sultan. I thank you for your kind help. Is it okay with you if I move along my way.
He goes to the others. As inferior as they are, a brother Jin gave their life for this one. As long as they don't provoke, let us leave it alone. The other things that look like it kind of nod. Definitely this is like for locally this little group. It's not like for everything, all the things in the water here or anything like that. But seem like you can move ahead.
So she will swim back toward the others.
That was amazing.
In her head, she
Mira.
says,
You slayed that.
"Oh, that he was very knowledgeable. That was a lot. I'll have to decompact that later.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
now,
Yep.
we have our space to continue."
Did you remember to inquire if we were headed in the correct direction?
I felt like it would be really imposing to continue asking questions, and I didn't think we wanted to deal with that. But I assume we are. I mean, the instructions said to go 3/4 of a mile, and then we would take the first hallway. Into my notes. Yeah, take the closest hallway to the right. And that's where we'll find the kitchen. So if we think we've gone about 3/4 of a mile, we should be coming up on a hallway to the right.
Just want to throw out there that was amazing. Mira getting us through that. That was awesome.
So then you continue to swim down the large hallway. And on the directions, while you are, because you have Pesha that trace up,
Yeah.
you're able to get by many various creatures, strange and unusual. It is
Can I
like-
ask a tone question about those creatures? Having watched this conversation with the Mira, which actually, I was that in Primordial because I might not have understood it.
What was the mirror? Because the mirror is using Primordial, right?
She began the conversation in Primordial, so yeah, that's a
Okay,
good
so I wouldn't
point.
have got
It's
it.
likely to have continued in that fashion.
Yeah.
So as we run into these creatures, do they look like servants, slaves? Like just now, all I can go on is how they look. Do they seem happy to be there?
Insight check.
All right.
I will say Namira would have probably recounted the conversation along the way, though. She's not really hiding any of those details.
29.
Okay, 29. Hmm. I would say, yeah, it's not. I would say you don't get the idea of servitude or them being upset. They seem to be somewhat happy.
Okay.
To be here, I would say just like they're just doing their business, exploring a new place. Their eyes are darting. Though some seem maybe they're like doing an actual job or something.
Right.
Of what
They're
they're
working.
doing, but there's not this, and just the way it's. I would say with that height, you don't feel like you feel like they're working for like themselves. You'd be surprised if they're working under the orders of these death giants you were told about, but
Gotcha.
they might protect them.
Working in conjunction with them more than.
Or maybe it's almost as maybe this section is theirs
Gotcha.
type of thing. Like it's like they have some ownership and they doesn't. It seems to be a different type, but
And is it a lot of Genasi or is it all sorts of critters?
Well, no Genasi necessarily, but you're talking about those merits. The
Oh.
things. No, there's not those big of things. There's just sort of other. I would say more minor
Okay.
elemental creatures that you see after this point.
Got it. All right, thank you.
As you turn to the right, you see a long hallway that seems to have no end. And then, Mira, as you are swimming down it slightly, a small door opens and appears.
Wait, everyone, look.
Let me see it.
Indeed, and in Giants it says staff only.
That says staff only.
Oh, because I opened the door. It must have opened when I passed by.
Nice.
I'm going to try to keep it open so that we can get in. And
As you
Okay.
grab it, it appears and you just grab it.
Mhm.
You hear it unlock at your touch.
oh,
Nice.
And so it recognizes you almost as almost like a head servant, it seems. This guest.
Oh, nice. You got VIP status.
yeah, that trumps Employee of the Month, huh, Bo?
No doubt. Does it slam shut if I try to walk through?
So I tell them the way this magic would work is as long as Amir would like you to come in.
Okay, great.
He's open for you.
No, of course.
Slam. Okay, great. I will try to walk through then.
So you come into an enormous stone and granite kitchen. So it looks like there are butcher blocks on counters that rise, 20, 25 feet, which is actually probably 10 to 15 feet off the ground. They're enormous and massive. And you can see that there seems to be a small closet to the left that and all this is underwater still.
Okay.
Has what looks like broken bottles, potion bottles. And other than that, there is this huge kitchen, basically, is the best way I can describe it. Knives lining the walls and other kitchen utensils.
No sign of this book then, right?
Not from like when you immediately walk in.
Okay.
And there's a huge punch in front of it.
I don't want to open anything that looks airtight, but I would search the other areas because I'm a little worried about water destroying the book. And if it's in a airtight container, we might have to plan for that.
So where do you want to look?
I'm just going to check loose cabinets, drawers, any closet doors that are just kind of regular
Ajar.
closet doors that have cracks in them and whatnot. Yeah.
I feel
Nothing
it's
that's
gonna
like
be
a
tough if
safe.
We're not going to open any doors.
Yeah, no refrigerator things or safes, things that look like they could be keeping the water out. I don't want to open right now.
Sure. They're coming up, and the cabinet itself is enormous. So it would take 3 of you to pull swinging and open.
Oh, that's right. This is giants.
Right.
Who here's got the guns? Because I am +0 strength.
I'm +0 strength.
High five.
Who else?
Oh, looks like you guys need a little bit of bow after all.
Do we no longer have any beefcakes in the group?
I'm
Just
a
for my own
beefcake.
edification. Are you a beefcake? I haven't seen your
Mhm.
stats. All right, sweet.
I'm a beefcake.
It's good to have at least one.
So Bo will try to go open the thing.
Okay.
I'll help, but I get +0, so I will do my best.
My familiars both have 15 strength each.
That's more than me, so I'll step aside.
Okay, so opening up some of these cabinet, you see these various things that seem to be here, mostly like long ruined and waterlogged ingredients are here. Rot away with time and water and all those age. So now again, taking time, we'll call it probably another 15 by the end we get to this.
And we're counting down the necrotic thing,
potion.
not the breath. Okay.
Yeah, no, your breath's good for the basic. So we're attempting to search through. So as you as you finish this, you do see that there seems to be a large cabinet that's like recessed into the top of a countertop. And you can see where some other ones are open, you can see waterlogged books are on them, like large, kind of done, and looks like these came up to hold like cookbooks.
Reading Giant, can I confirm that they're cookbooks?
The writing can't be found on them.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that they're not, we're looking for specific things here. These look like cookbooks more than, magic books of any kind.
Right.
Okay.
This one here says how to serve man.
Yeah.
I mean, as a furbog, okay, that's cool.
So as far as this, it seems like this might have been, your guess is the manual might be in there, or books could be in there. I guess I should say.
Okay. Should we do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So come down, and as you touch foot upon the countertop, the knives on the walls begin to vibrate.
So this was me? I just want to know who's on the countertop.
I would assume Bo as well, trying to lift this up.
I'd also leave my familiars over there, but I personally would not.
Yep.
A very large chef's knife begins to float towards the air towards you, as well as a large meat tenderizer hammer.
Excellent. And this will be a wisdom save, right?
We're going to say the meat tenderizer goes towards Bo. The knife is going towards Dewdrop.
Got it.
We'll do dexterity saving throws.
Fingers crossed, y'all. Nope. How's a 6? How does a 6 do it?
17.
Yes. Come on.
17.
Just checking my reactions here.
Did you know that gators taste like chicken and fish?
I've actually had gator.
And does
Well,
Furbolg taste
Dewdrop,
like
you will
beef?
soon.
Okay. I'm sorry, I lost my dice here.
Oh no, Dewdrop's fine.
Okay. So, what did Bo get?
17.
17. Okay. So in that case, That is 12 bludgeoning for the meat tenderized bow. And the chef's knife comes across. You do drop for 17 slashing damage.
My spleen! Yo! My spleen! I think you got my spleen.
As a quick comes.
Oh, God.
Don't forget the temp HP if you still have it.
Oh no, that got burned a while ago.
So in this moment, you are able to lift up as the whole thing.
Oh God.
As you then kind of push off, and as you're no longer touching the surface, it seems like these two tools put themselves back on the wall.
I'm healing myself a little bit here.
And you see in Giant something very clearly is the employee handbook.
Yes! That's it, y'all. That's
Does
what we're
seem to have been magically preserved. Small enchantment on it.
Oh, can I ask? It suddenly occurs to me. We as a group, we definitely didn't grab that cloak. That was definitely magic way back when, right?
We grabbed it.
We grabbed it? Well, okay. It's like it was definitely magic, right?
Yeah. It is a giant-sized book.
So I'm 8.5 feet tall. Like, give me a sense of scale. Okay.
So let's go with, I guess, 4 feet.
Yes. Okay. All right.
So you're carrying that, right? You drop.
Well, here's the thing. First, we can look up the passwords. And second, I have an innate ability with directions and things like that. Like, you could almost call it a feat. And if I look at the map, I'm assuming is in here somewhere. I think I can keep it in my head. But we definitely need to look up the password. Can I flip through quickly and see if there is a map? Because we're all assuming there's a map, and I don't know if there is.
Yeah. So as you kind of push it open, one object that does float out seems to be stuck in, almost seems maybe as a bookmark.
Nice.
Is underwear.
Too big for me, though.
Yes.
Is it
Right.
magical?
I mean, it's
Probably.
preserved. It has to be magic.
Yeah, it's preserved enough. And it seems to have like almost like what you'd imagine as a lipstick lip mark on it.
Yep.
As it floats up, and as you, I guess would be roughly, what's that? About maybe 8 feet wide, and you'd looking through. Okay, so you would be there's various things in here, specifically looking for the password.
Password or map.
Okay.
And I do read giant.
Yes.
Can we come back to the underwear for a second? Can we
Sure.
underwear. This is magic underwear. I'm sure of it. I know if I'm sure. And so if someone puts this on, I'm sure it will shrink to fit and probably bestow some benefit. Does anybody want to try that? Because I'm sure there's no way a regular underwear would have survived this long.
Asa looks at it. Does it have a magic aura around it?
It does.
Yes. Someone has to try this out.
I can't even. Okay.
I mean, I'll do it, but I mean, I just want to give anybody else a chance.
I'd like the insight check, Dewdrop.
Dewdrop, you don't even have me roll, but like Dewdrop thinks this is an amazing idea.
Alright, but I'm gonna flavor this anyways.
Okay, go ahead.
So, see an island open up, on Harridan's forehead that just stares directly at you.
Wait, have I seen that before?
Nope.
Yes.
And this is my hex of knowing. So everyone within 30 feet of me, I'd like to know your lowest stat.
Yes.
Nice.
Strength. Do you need the score or just the?
Nope. Just knowing what the lowest is.
Yeah, strength.
Yeah, strength.
High five.
Strength.
Not a strong party.
High five. Another high five.
Another strength.
Nah, it's
Bose
even
is wisdom, so he takes the opportunity to grab the underwear and puts it on. I am employee of the month. He looks in the
You
mirror.
are, and this is why. This is why Bo is employee of the month.
I can tell you that I know I have the lowest strength. Mine being at 6.
Whoa! You have a 6?
But what does
Oh
the
my-
underwear do?
Yeah, what's the
So
underwear?
put the underwear on, and you have +1 to your AC,
Yes, let's go.
but it is like wrapped around you.
Captain Underpants over here.
I mean,
Let's
like it's
go,
on you,
Bo.
like, and it's like
Dewdrop, that's copyrighted. It has to be Commodore undergarments.
Yeah. Bo. Okay. I don't know how you're feeling now that you put that underwear on. I can say it doesn't look as cool as what you had on.
I cast
gonna say that.
prestidigitation, make it like used underwear.
And now it looks worse. I'm just saying.
But I will say, it feels like I'm wrapped in your arms, Dewdrop.
Well, you know,
Nice and
that's
tight.
worth something. That's worth something. All right.
It looks very on brand for you, Bo, somehow. I don't know how that happened, but
I can't wait to see Bo's avatar next week. All right. Shall we?
Dewdrop, did you
Yes.
find what we were looking for?
Yes.
You found
Absolutely.
the password.
Yeah. I assume I found the password after some looking.
Yeah, I was,
was the-
I was getting to that, and you threw me in underwear.
Sorry.
was like,
I
the
just I
password
wanted
is-
to spend some time there.
underwear.
Yeah, I wanted to honor that moment,
Yeah.
you know?
So back to
Clearly, you weren't looking that hard since you were eyeballing.
right there. All right. So
He said the date defines the password, and so I guess I have to look for the date to password
yeah. So
key.
this would, as you're looking at doing the key, this would be an intelligence check. Intellect check.
Check.
Because you're talking about this was made pre divergence.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I gave
This is
myself
like very
guidance.
long and ancient calendar stuff.
It is 15.
15. Okay. Comparing what you know about the movements of the planes, stars, you're like, okay, in nature, you're able to get down that. So the password for today would be blue axe lightning.
And can I get tomorrow's as well
Sure.
with that 15?
Yeah. Tomorrow's would be Eye of the Storm.
Okay, got it. Okay. All right, so we've got today's and tomorrow's. I feel like that's probably plenty of time. Should we stash this somewhere that we know to come back to in case we need it? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, do you all mind taking a bit of a rest here and let me just browse through this book for anything else that I think might be useful? Can we do a short rest?
Well, we're breathing air, and we've got the whole damage.
I forgot
thing.
about that. Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. You're right. I can do air, but I can't do necrotic. Okay, let's keep going. Let's just stash this where we know where it is, and we'll come back.
Where are you going to stash that giant book?
I mean, I guess just leave it right here. Nobody's touched it in 1,000 years, so it's probably okay.
So you're leaving the book?
Yeah, I don't know what else.
Well, can anybody shrink it?
Oh, no, I can do that to creature. Oh no, I don't even have that spell today. I had enlarge reduce, but I don't have it today.
And we could tear out the parchment and roll it up.
Oh, can I rip out the page with the passwords for the month that we're on, or however they're divided up?
I was just gonna ask how much the book.
That would
was.
be quite complicated due to the magical enchantment.
Magical, yeah, okay. Harridan, what were you gonna do?
How much does the book weigh? That would be a good question to ask.
Say 50 pounds.
All right, I'll just have one of my familiars pick it up.
Just lugging it through.
Let's
Yes.
swim with it.
There we go.
Right.
It looks
So-
more like I'd rather eat the book and everything within its immediate vicinity, but it
They
does.
are
appear to
unsettling. Yep. They're
We're
very
gonna pass
unsettling.
by those water people carrying this giant book.
We're good. Thank
They
you.
look like eels ready to strike.
Nice. Okay, so back the way we came so that we can go left now.
Yep.
All right. Pass without a trace again.
Okay. So very good. As you now begin moving the other direction. And again, wave at everyone. This is pretty easy to get through. You got past without trace up, so I still allow you to get past the water creature. Now you come to the much more carefully built area. As you stand before it. So, I guess as you try to go through here, Tujab, give me a perception check.
Here we go. Roll. Oof. How do you feel about it? 22.
22.
I rolled a 2 and a 6.
Nice. So, looking and trying to be very careful here, seeing what might be ahead. You can see two enormous creatures moving about here. One is a body, a long body, head, wide, red frills, and sharpened teeth, with various tentacles coming off of it. You would recognize this as a kraken.
Oh boy. Okay.
The other, what appears to be an enormous turtle, scarily and a bit more draconic, like a dragon turtle.
Okay, gang. This is really bad.
You see one superheating, and it looks like the two are competing with each other and making two areas.
Oh, they're distracted.
Yeah, there's a dragon turtle and a kraken. And let me just tell you, we don't want to fight either of them.
Swim past.
Just keep swimming. Real quiet. Real calm. They
What
won't
if we
notice
made the art department mad by skipping this entire encounter?
Okay. So this is a little bit different because of the way that they've made this
Okay.
and how easily everything could be disturbed is I need dex saves to get past it.
Oh shit! Crit 24. It's
22.
D&D Beyond.
22.
Yes, Bo. Come on,
30.
Harrigan. It's on you, buddy. Come on.
D20, don't fail me now.
Let's go. I don't like the sound of that.
Alrighty, where is it? Alright.
The suspense is killing me,
I
bro.
know.
14.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So with a 14, so that is one fail out of everybody. Harrigan, as you are swimming through, you end up kicking over part of these rock formation that has been built up. And as you do, you see only these 10-foot wide dragon turtles, two of them. That's only push their way up, kind of say as they're draconic, like stranger danger, and breathe as the water around you heats up. I do need 2 con saves.
29 and 30.
Oh, very
shit.
nice. All right. In that case, that would be 22 half to 11 fire damage.
Let's go.
As you are burned, and now I need a fairly high DC, but you do a pass without a trace, but I will want it anyway for this large dragon turtles. It turns as you all go to hide.
What are we doing?
We're all doing a stealth check with
Stealth
plus 10.
Oh,
Fingers crossed. Aesol
Here we
kills
go.
it.
here we go.
Not 20 for 40.
Yes, I'm a 40. I'm afraid to push this button, y'all.
Hey,
We'll do
what
it.
if I told you I rolled a 34 again?
Nice.
29. Yes. Let's go.
Let's
28.
scamper out of the way.
So what did Bo get?
28.
Wow.
Yes.
Very nice. It was a DC 28, so good job, y'all.
Yes.
Get through avoiding all of this. And finally make your way further down the hallway, and we will end there for tonight.
Woo.
All right.
I have one request. Can I say in Draconic before you leave? No one will believe you.
Oh my gosh.
Before putting a finger to my lips.
I don't street Draconic, so.
All right. With that, we will end for